Hey, welcome to the Dinosaur Experience. It's just a really quick video of who we are and what we can do for you. Hey, thanks for watching. My name's Martin, or Martin as it's pronounced around here. Yes, that's a real British accent. I am English. I come from a small town called Braintree in Essex, which is about an hour north of London. How did I get here? Well, I'm a big football fan, a big Saints fan, and I used to regularly come over every year and watch the Saints play, and some LSU games and some high school games. So I used to come over and watch football. And then on one of those journeys over here, one of those trips, I actually met my wife, who lives here in Watson. We got married about 6 years ago, and I moved over here. So that's how I ended up in Louisiana. Now, that's the short version. If you need a longer version, then stop me anytime. I must tell the story probably 50 times a day, but I really don't mind. So some people have been asking about the Dinosaur Experience, what it is, and I wanted to make this short video explaining what it is and what we can do. So how did it come about? Well, in 2016, probably like you and many, many other people in this area, we were hit by the Great Flood, and it devastated our home. We had flood water, and we were very lucky. We were insured. And that meant that any work we did, we got reimbursed for. So we pulled out the floors and we cleaned and we pulled the walls out and the insulation, probably like many of you people. But the work that we did, we got reimbursed for, which left us with a small amount of money that we could reinvest. And we did. We started our first company, Mission Inflatable. Now, I know many of you are customers of ours for Mission Inflatable, and it means the world to us. And I can't thank you enough that you actually use our business for your enjoyment, for your parties. Thank you so much. But what we found, anyway, when we were doing Mission Inflatable was I was going to a lot of birthday parties, and a lot of them were dinosaur-based. And I thought, what a great idea. Wouldn't it be good if we could get one of these dinosaurs, like a Jurassic Park dinosaur, or these things you see at Disney World and Orlando Universal Studios, and have one of those and bring that to birthday parties? People would love that. The children would love it. And I think they will. So we set about trying to find out where we could buy one of these things. And the short answer is you can't. There's nowhere in the USA that makes them. There's nowhere in Europe that makes them. And after many, many phone calls and Google searches and trying to track it down, we actually came across manufacturers that we could use in China. Now, that's a lot of risk. When you're operating that far away, talking to people with a completely different language, there's a lot of risk involved. But after making lots of inquiries and talking to some other people who actually have done this throughout the world, in Australia and Europe, we came across a manufacturer that we thought we could trust. And we bit the bullet and we made the investment, and we placed the order. And then the factory sent us updates of how they were doing and what they were doing. And then the dinosaur arrived in October. So now we have a 15-foot T-Rex dinosaur that arrived just shortly before Christmas. So what do we do? What can we do for you? Well, we can do birthday parties, we do business promotions, and we do school visits, and anything else that we can do as well. One of the things I want to talk about is birthday parties. So a normal birthday party, we introduce the dinosaur in a slow way, in a funny way as well, so that the kids will enjoy and not be fearful, because it can be scary. You've got this 15-foot T-Rex walking around your own backyard that you're not used to, and we're very aware of that. So we use a lot of humor to get the kids involved and enjoying the show. So that's about a 10-15 minute introduction where we first bring in Nash, our T-Rex. We have a lot of fun with it. And then after that, we can go on to do some other things. We can do some games that we have with the T-Rex that the children can play with, or they can take the T-Rex for a walk, depending on the area, and as long as it's safe. We don't obviously want to be going on main roads, but if it's a quiet area, they can take Nash for a walk around the block, which will get all the neighbours out wondering what's going on. And there's other things they can do. They can race, they can dance, and he'll enjoy all of that and get involved with it. So that's some of the things we do. We can also be around for the birthday cake cutting and the singing, and then it'll pose obviously for any pictures and video and that sort of thing that you may want. Roughly about an hour is how long we allow, but it can be flexible. And we can also work with you. If it needs to be a surprise, we can do that. If it needs to be somewhere in a different location, perhaps not at your home, we can do that. Just let us know and we'll work around it. There's a few things we can't do. We can't do steps. We can't do stairs because obviously T-Rexes aren't built to be climbing stairs, unfortunately. But most areas we can do, and we can get the dinosaur into. And so that's what we can do with birthday parties. Now with businesses, we can do lots of things. We can do it for a longer period of time if you want. We'd have to bring more people, but that's flexible. What we can also do is if you have a product or you're doing a trade show and you need families or people to come to your booth, nothing will bring people to your booth more than our T-Rex. Nash will bring the people to you. Children will bring their families to your booth. Now, once they get there, obviously it's up to your sales team to sell their product, but we can get them to you. We can make your booth the most popular booth within the area. So that's something we can do. We can also do, if you're looking at viral videos, we can do something like that. We can do pranks. If your boss needs a bit of a scare, we can do that. We're open and we're flexible to anything like that. So that's some of the ideas we've got. Obviously, if you need anything answering, you've got questions, can we do this, can we do that, then please do drop us a line, give us a call, leave a message on Facebook or go on our website and leave a message there, and we'll get straight back to you with answers. If we don't know, we'll find out and we'll get back to you. All right, so that's it. I don't want to keep you any longer because I know you're busy people. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to be seeing you really, really soon. Thank you.